Welcome to part 2 of the English language tutorial for how to use CrowdNewsroom. This part discusses how to actually look at the data that you've collected once you've set up a couple of your surveys. So you can see on the landing page there are a few summary statistics for your investigation. You can see that there are 11 submissions in total, 1 in the last 24 hours, and that 10 responses still have to be verified. Now we can go in, we can click on the investigation, and we can actually see the individual responses by just clicking responses. And so we can see here there are 2 survey responses in our inbox. That means both of these responses were submitted and they haven't been verified yet. You can also see that there is a specific inbox for every verified response, and that there's a trash bucket for if we look at a response and we decide, okay, this isn't legitimate, someone's trying to spam us, or it's incomplete and we can't use the data. So we can go back to our inbox, and you can see that you can click on individual responses. You can also see when they were submitted. So if we click on this, we can see every field within our survey. So first and last name, email, address. You can see some other information that we asked for. You can go ahead and you're also allowed to edit responses. So you could say birthday. Let's say May. We're not going to do that. And you can also add a comment. And so for here we can say missing too much information, marking as trash. And we can add the comment, and it pops up at the bottom with the date. We can also manage ownership of individual responses. So I can say, all right, we're going to make Eustace in charge of handling this response, as well as Marius. You can add 2 people. It's very easy to unselect them. When you do select them, they show up at the top. And we can also change what bucket it's in. So in this case, we're going to say we're marking this as trash because there wasn't enough information in the field. So now this is all updated. We can go back to the survey. We can see that it's been moved to the trash. And then we can go back to our inbox. Another thing is that you can filter the responses. So we can choose an individual field. We can say, okay, we only want to see responses where the zip code is 10021, which is in New York City. Nothing is showing up because this was a German survey. We can go back here. You can also filter by the email, so we'll get rid of that. No email provided, so if we look by email, it won't show up. And we can also filter by who we've assigned to handle the actual response, so who we want to be in charge of verifying it or moving it to the trash. Another thing you can do is click here. When you click on a response, you can give it a tag. You can, again, apply an assignee. So we can say Michal, and we're going to move this to trash, again, because there's not enough information. Apply. We can see that it then showed up in the trash, and we can see the ownership of who did that. And we can also go back to our verified. And something that's very helpful once you have a lot of data and you want to analyze it is that you can actually download all the responses as a CSV file. So we don't have that many here, but if we just click this, it will download. Every field will be its own column and the data will automatically populate. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to the team at CORRECTIV, and thanks for watching.